Alright. So... where is our concrete? Way over here. Okay. No, I mean, it's fine to have it storage. And then it could go either maybe almost every other one. It depends on which is which. So the first one's iron ore. Second one is iron ore. Third one's iron ore. Fourth one's iron ore. So you're doing all iron ore right now?
Yep. I'm just running it all by each other so that way we can merge and split and do whatever we want off of it. And it's all going to be in the same area.
Okay.
Which is why I went out to find these, because I saw that we had 4 iron nodes, and I remember our last playthrough where we always needed more iron, so I found 2 more, which will give us 6, and these 2 are pure nodes too, so...
I wonder how many more there are just in this area.
Well, I looked, and these were the closest, and they were about 600 away, and then when I got over to those ones, there was another one, or maybe 2 by it, and that was another 600 away. So it just depends on how far out we really want to go.
Right. I mean, eventually we might need more. I wonder...
But remember, this is 6 lines, and 2 of them are pures. The amount of smelters that we can get off of those is double, if not triple.
Yeah. But this will be eventually. I just wonder if we need to prepare a space for future iron, you know? That's the only thing.
Well, and that's why I wanted to go out to find these, to be honest.
Right.
I was like, well, and maybe I should go out to find more and pipe it in. I don't know.
Well, we don't need to pipe it in right now, but we might want to just create a phantom space for it. You know, just an empty line.
Yeah. Or 2 even.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know how many, but we might want to create some empty lines. just for future. I don't know if we want potentially like 10 lines of iron ore. And right now we have 4, and you're bringing in a few more. If all the iron ore is this way, I wonder if all the copper goes the other way. That's what I'm not sure. And have our...
We only have 2 copper lines. Do we need more than 2, do you think?
I mean, to start with, that's fine, and then we can have phantom ones as well. I'm just trying to... If we have copper factories on this side, on the west side, what about things... Well, again, anything that needs whatever these factories produce, they're going to come back in this line after the factory. So you just need space around the factory to bring it all back into the line, into the system. Okay, okay. I still am not sure how that'll look. Maybe. No. How big? The bus needs to be huge. Like, this is gonna be very important for organizing. So I'd rather it be overly large for ease of maneuvering things in and out of the bus system. Which makes me think... I almost think it should be like at least 4 tiles wide, 4 foundations wide. And maybe 5 just because. And if that was... I have too many materials. Let's get rid of leaves. I don't really need wood at the moment. Okay. So if I have a 2 tile gap again, well, we're right over something that's annoying to come up against. That's the issue over here. Okay, okay.
Did you at least make that monstrosity symmetrical? You've just got like holes all over. Holy crap.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the bus. I was thinking of having...
So you're talking about a vehicle bus?
No, no. Like a conveyor bus system. So like where everything comes back to and back on the line type of thing from all the factories. So like this iron ore will go to iron smelting, which will go back on the line, which will go to screws or something, but the screws will go back on the line after the factory to go into more complex factories. So that bus of conveyor belts needs to be a nice wide space of area to easily...
Plus, you're just talking about an allocation of space, essentially.
Yeah, it's...
I see. Okay, so how many buffer lines should I leave now of iron? 2? And then I'll go copper, you think?
I don't know if we go copper. I wonder if we go... I'm trying to figure out if we go copper on, like, the other side, because this is, like, the east side factory or something.
Yeah, but you gotta combo copper with iron on things.
But as long as it's in the bus, as long as it's in the... That's the thing to figure out is...
So I need to know where to bring copper next. I've got 2
I was
dedicated-
gonna have you bring it over here, but this is really, that's why I opened up this space. But there's this, this rock thing in the way a little bit. Still potentially could do it. We just have to work around it.
Is it near the iron that I'd be bringing that in, or no?
It would
There's
be opposite. So this was my thought. If we can work around the outcropping, let's see. It would have been...
So bring it in there. You've got a huge mountain underneath of you. That
Right?
really...
That's the annoying part, at least for a little while, and then...
Can you do it like over on the far end, like over here? Is that possible?
Sure. That gives us actually even more space for the boss area. You know, that might be even better.
Yeah.
That way we just have a huge middle ground for all our conveyor belts.
Yeah, infinity space.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Let me see what if that is... We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tiles. 12 foundations as
Is that
part...
what you're thinking about lifting the coppers back here just so I can start the logistics?
Yeah, so... Actually, it would be... I think it would be... Here then, right?
Okay.
And this would be the west side factories over here.
Okay.
This is gonna be huge.
East side.
And I know things require copper, iron, whatever, but again, it'll all come back to the middle, and then it can go either west or east. Doesn't matter. Just because copper's on the west, it'll be in the middle as well. The smelted copper or whatever, so. Okay, 20. Then...
So that first storage bin is where I can pipe to, right?
There we go. Yeah, yep. I'll make some more in a second. No, I didn't want that. That's fine. Alright. We're not building rods or plates at the moment, are we?
No, no production.
We might want to start that shortly.
I'm using a ton of plates, by the way. Like a ton.
Reinforced or regular?
Regular. For the
Okay.
time being. But yes, this was the risk of taking all factories offline, but we had to do it. So we
Yeah.
might need to like break from the logistics and start.
Yep.
Like,
Now that we have like a good idea of.
can you build me another? Good, you're on it. Okay.
Think that has them
You've got
spaced
one
out.
copper line running. Man, I need to put my blue lights on. Holy crap! Nice.
So, I think it'd be nice to have just leave 10 lines for iron, 10 lines for copper, and just have these, you know, ready for additional stuff. I don't know if we need that many for copper, and if we don't, maybe I don't know. Maybe we only use 5 for copper, but we'll see. We'll see. Just having them available. It will be nice. Okay. I'm gonna start the iron factory then of rods and plates and stuff, I guess.
Do it.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it.
Kind of want to be there for that to make it pretty. While you do the maths.
So we have these lines that'll feed in as much as possible. I wonder how we'll want to split it. We definitely don't want to do the smelters like too close. We have infinite space, so.
Yeah, just like way spread out. That's the part I'm most interested in. It's just like,
Right.
what is it like to have infinity space? Alright, I'm coming.
What? Like,
So
not.
far, 6 irons, 2 coppers. And I can go get more copper probably to like pipe that in.
Right. But. So,
Later.
once you're up here, I kind of show you. So, this hole over here.
Frick, you scared me. Yeah.
This can be filled in. Whatever. But this whole area in between the storages is where everything meets back up and goes this way. So our more complex factories will be further down this line to the west and east on either side.
So we'll be running this direction for front to back for complexity.
And so we'll, you know, the factories won't be anywhere on this middle ground. This will all be conveyor belts coming in, splitting out, merging in, whatever.
Are you wanting just 2 squares of open space between?
For now, just maybe we'll only need 1, but I just left 2 just to have space, depending on what we do in the middle. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, go ahead and.
So then, this. So, I don't know what that middle area will look like yet, as far as how we want to organize the conveyor mesh in and out type feed system. We'll probably want like splitters and mergers. I don't know about mergers, splitters, whatever. We'll figure it out as we do it and what we need. But at least we have a lot of space to work with. Smelters, as we don't really want to overclock smelters. They're limited to 30 parts per minute. So how many smelters?
Well, we'll need to split before smelts too, right?
Right.
Are we split that far apart, do you think?
So
Maybe we do like splitter in the middle.
of the foundation, right?
Yeah, and then like
That should make it a little bit easier. Although...
And then the next splitter can be in the middle of this foundation. The good thing about this is this gives us room to split these into multiple, well...
Not really, right?
Root test is no. Doesn't. Because you can't even do that.
Only if you go vertical.
Yeah. Oh, I know what we could do. How about we... Well, that's easy enough. We just gotta be... We can be a little bit smarter about it and go like... No, because that still blocks... Well, you still... I guess technically, if you don't use lifts, you're fine with that. As long as you don't use lifts, you could just do the belts.
Or do we need to space out the iron more?
I like spacing it out more.
Since we have all the space, maybe one line, the first line, maybe we need a gap of, I don't know.
Maybe just what we can... Oh, that one is just like right there though too. It's like tragic.
Not a big deal down there. But, like, I guess let's act like we only have one coming in. This first one is the only one we have coming in. And let's figure out...
Let's, like, act like there's not an in-between, like this one is gone.
Yeah, yeah, because we can remove that and move it down further. So this is the only one. And let me do the calculations as far as if it's iron ore. And let's assume it's a pure node. So the max amount of splits. And if it's a Mach 3, whoa. If it's a Mach 3 miner, that can get you 480. I'm guessing... Oh, but you could also overclock it. Holy crap.
I wonder if we want them spaced out even more, Dave. Because, like, here's a smelter, right? And let's say we split the smelter. Like, that doesn't give you much room still if you just put a smelter next to it. Now, if you stuck it over here, that does.
Right, right.
I kind of like having, like, big, huge, like that as, like, a three-way split if we were doing smelting. Which would, if you're looking back here, that's, like, even in the way of this line.
So... Gosh.
If you're thinking infinity space, I don't know.
Right. I think I'm not going to make it as far as the overclock. If we overclock a Mach 3 miner, I'm going to overclock the smelters to match. So...
Can we get smelters off of a single line?
So 16, a Mach 3 non-overclocked miner on a pure node could get 16 smelters.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna fill this in, and we're just gonna go one apart then.
So, like, right now, we're not gonna hit that, but in the future, we might.
Right.
So we kind of want the room if this is gonna be, like, the ultimate factory.
So, honestly, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You
But
almost need an entire platform for one line, I swear.
Right. Maybe we don't think that big.
Maybe, though, we just keep those smelters.
We could always go maybe a vertical if we... Maybe we go 8. That would be a Mach 2 miner, would be 8.
Should we do, like, 1 and 1, though? Like this?
We might. Because if they feed directly into a constructor, does the constructor let me just see how it looks constructor-wise.
Like if it was
Oh
like
yeah, they can line up. Because constructors are one per a foundation.
But if you had to split to two, you're limited on space. But we could just run the logistic lines out from here and just start branching out like way over
Yeah,
here.
it could be a branch. Yep.
Yeah. So how many?
So we want space for 8. 8 would be a good compromise. But it can go to either side of this first one.
Let's run it maybe even away from the other line.
Right.
So
that might make sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe we just keep going this way and then not go that way.
Yeah, that's fine.
How many is this?
So even maybe this one take out so that it's just okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6.
I'll configure them all for iron.
That's 7. That's 8. That's a lot of smelt.
Right? We be smelting.
I don't have very many MK2 lines that I can build. I'll just do MK1s for now, and then I'll change.
Yeah, we can always upgrade as we go. So,
if we wanted to do this,
what's the construction? So, do we want to do a plate factory here? And plate factory and a rod factory are the basics, right? So,
yeah.
Oh wait, we have alternate casted screws.
Is that from steel?
That's just straight iron ingots. So plates, screws, and rods. This can be a plate, screw, and rod factory. But maybe these 8 should be like plates, right?
Yeah, like all dedicated to plates.
Yeah, and then the next one rods, and then the next one screws. The next 8 type of thing.
Yeah, let's do it, because then you just have... I mean, the question is, well, we will need that many plates because we'll be using it for everything, right?
Yep. Yeah, the plates will feed back into that middle section. And the next factory that needs plates can just take it from the middle section. They won't need a plate factory because we have one. How far away do we want the constructors to be from these smelters?
Depends on how many splits that we have to do.
Yeah, let me check what the... So to make an iron plate, it takes 30 ingots and it makes 20 plates. The smelters produce 30 ingots, so that's a 1-to-1 for the plate factory.
So just like maybe we go like 1 out from it.
Yeah, where do you think?
Yeah. Just feed it straight in like that.
Something like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if it's a direct feed.
So I just need 7 more of those. And I think they're all lined up. I don't think I even have to space them. I think they're good. And I'll just conveyor Mach 1 is fine for these because they're only doing 30s at the moment, unless they're overclocked, which I don't think we'll need to overclock them. Even if we did overclock them, it can handle 60, so it's fine. Oh, this is looking so nice. I'm so excited about this.
Right? We're such losers.
Right? Okay. Alright, So these are all be plates. 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 Now you can handle the logistical side of what do we do. It creates 20 plates each. So 3 of them can merge easily into a Mach 1, no problem. 6 of them could merge into a Mach 2. And then they could probably all merge into a Mach 3, but...
yeah, I'll run the logistics. I love that. If you want.
yeah. Yup.
Right now I'm just kind of running power. There's nothing hooked up, but I'm kind of just gridding it all.
So really this second feed of iron is probably okay where it is. It's the third one that we might have to move further down. We will have to move further down.
Yes.
Okay. So this will be our rod will be next.
We might not even need to move the lifts, honestly. We might be able just to do something with the back here. I mean, we're running it into storage. That's unnecessary. We might be able to just, like, corner this first one and run it down. Corner the second one, run it down. Corner the third one, run it down. And wherever we want to, like, fork it back this way, we'll just angle it and go.
I guess we have room here as well. And
That's what I would do, just because you're not going to get it perfect. I don't think from like just below, and it doesn't really matter. So if we just like feed it up here, we don't need to worry about room back here, and we can eliminate this. And like, gosh, that's a lot of ore.
right.
How do you auto trash something? Is there like a shift that you can hold and click to trash things? Or you
Transfer all stacks of type, control drag, maybe?
Oh.
The ore has disappeared. So you want to get rid...
Yeah, because like all of these...
Right. Yeah, it doesn't need to be storage, for sure. So you can...
There's gonna be things.
So...
I want to leave the ones where extra lines could come up. Maybe. Because what we could do is just do like just hit trash all. That control click changed my life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I might do some like weirdo logistics things back here on the end, if that's okay.
I think I messed up the splitters. I think I'm gonna need them to do this. Oops, no. This first one I was right. All the others are messed up. I guess I should...
Are you going 8 out from that one, essentially?
Well, 7, right?
But you're gonna run this one here directly into that one, right? Is that what you're thinking, Dave?
Yeah, right. Just like you have. I'm just gonna mirror yours.
Okay. And then what
So
we
we'll
could
do 7. And then I do P. where... Is 400 about right? Oh, it's hard to tell.
Does that work?
Can you see on my screen what I'm about to do? Can you see all the things I'm about to build?
Yeah, it's not right.
It needs to be closer.
No, move the first one back this way a little bit, like all of it. Back toward me this way. Yeah, now go right there. Hold that. They need to go further apart by 1.
This says it needs to be here. Maybe it's wrong on our in-between screens.
Yeah, I might be seeing it wrong. I'm not reliable. Yeah.
But
go by yours.
I want to say maybe it's 350.
No, that's off. That's the corner.
Yeah, but even the first one, for some, you might have to do it because it's janky.
Okay. So you just want...
I just want what you did, basically, was all I was going to do. And I'm going to start the rods. Smelters.
So 7 you said, or 8?
8. Yep. 8's the magic number.
And then...
Did I do it right? I think I did it right.
Yep. Got it perfect. Oh shoot, but I already had the first one, so technically I've got one too many down here now, don't I? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's the 8th on the line. Yes. Oh, I didn't rotate them the right way. The trash.
Right.
Oh.
I didn't think I would use the build multiple buildings one, but for huge factories, it's super convenient. So, iron ingot into iron rod. Oh wait, let me double check. Iron rods are 15. Okay, so these ones need to be different. Different than the plate factory. Wait. Good thing I saw that before I started doing this all. So, this rod factory, whoa, sorry. Was that super loud?
No, still like a little ruffle.
Good. Okay. So the problem is our rod factory is, if I just put a constructor out here, it can only use 15 ingots, so 2 constructors per smelter for the rods. So our 8 smelters, I wonder if our 8 smelters need to be twice as far apart.
Wait, huh? You need 2 constructors per smelter?
Right. So we might need every other a smelter, and then
And they don't fit though for 2 smelters side by side?
right, because each constructor takes a foundation tile. Unless we have the constructors further out, which is possible. We do have a huge...
Oh, let's do this. No. We're on Infinity Room, David.
Right. So...
like this.
Okay, so... I mean, we have Infinity Room to the east, too, is all.
So
I'll
that
be right.
brings us down to 4 smelters, right?
Yeah, we need 4 more. Yeah. I'll be right back.